it's kind of a walk back in history. For younger people, and that's why the school tours are so important, they see things and they experience things that otherwise you can watch it on television, you can see it in a magazine, a book, but to actually go into these buildings and be there and get to feel the ambience. The school, as an example, you look at schools now. Here you had one room with 9 grades. You had older children helping the teacher then teach younger children even. You might have one person in grade 1, 2 people in grade 3, nobody in grade 2 or grade 4. And so there was not a lot of electives. It was basically reading, writing, and arithmetic, and I think it's, and young children really love the school. They can identify with the school, and then they see what it was. Back in I believe the early 70s, this whole area was being developed as the agricultural arcade, is what was originally called. Somewhere along the line, some of the volunteers got the idea of making virtually like a little town, Pioneer Village. And then they started adding buildings. I don't know which buildings came first. The blacksmith was just a little shack place. Probably the original buildings moved in would have been the school and the church. The store that showed up sometime later. A lot of the stock in here is original from the store years. It's original stock. The cans of salmon, a lot of the soaps, a lot of the breakfast cereals, those are all original wrappers. And one of the volunteers wrote away to all kinds of companies and got sheets and sheets of these old labels. And then he took soap boxes, cereal boxes, cans, and he did the wrappers on them. And I don't want to guess how many hours Mr. Wilcox actually spent, but I'm sure it was many. And that's what's all the inventory on the shelves there, yeah.
Okay, well, we have the school tours in May and first part of June, and I come up here and I deal with fire and have the kids stand around a makeshift kind of a make-believe fire, and somebody puts some wood on the fire, and the fire is getting hotter and hotter, and what's happening to your bare arms? Getting hot, so you have to back up. And you got smoke in your eyes. You got smoke in your eye. Okay, now this is what firefighters have to deal with every time they go to a fire. They got smoke and they got heat.
The Midway gets very busy. It's hot and, not taking anything away from it. I love the smells and the noise. And, but it's nice on a day like that, rather than be on the Midway, be over there, be at the show. Then you're tired, you go home. Well, why not come over here and relax and get your batteries charged up? Maybe go back again.